So welcome back, people. It's that time of day again. It's Sunday, it's 5 o'clock. It's time for your new dose of Four-Wheel Drive UK. Now today, we're out in a farmer's field. The sun's in my eyes round there. So we're actually out in Shropshire and Hereford today with TD5 Adventures UK, Joe and Charlotte. There's only the three of us out today because some of the tracks we're doing today are really quite tight and scratchy, I believe. I don't know how true that is. But I've never driven, or certainly the first one we've never driven, Chainsaw Alley it's called. So we've only brought 3 trucks today, because the last thing we want really is like 5 or 6 trucks in a tiny little tight lane, all stuck waiting for everyone. So we'll see. Let's hope we can get some really good action in this one. I've heard lots about this. Apparently it's Hereford's most technical track. Yeah, let's see. We'll see. So make sure you get yourself a nice cold brew. Cold beer maybe? Hot brew? You know, I'm old. You understand these things? Right, so get yourself whatever you want. Bag of jelly babies, anything, but don't move. Sit down, get yourself comfy and watch this one. It should be fun. It should be fun. Some of this burger. That's a folded joint in there normally. So then, first track today, Hereford, I think, Hereford area. Chainsaw Alley it's called, is it, Joe? So Chainsaw Alley. Bit ominous name that, isn't it? Ominous name. You can't come here and not visit a track called Chainsaw Alley, can you? And today, I have got a chainsaw with me. I ain't brought nothing else. Forgot my tools, forgot all sorts of stuff, but I've got a chainsaw and I've got some fuel. So, we're going to do something quite unusual for us. We're going to have a little bit of a walk up. Won't be going far, you know, because you know old men walking. Nah. So let's have a little look up here. Doesn't look so bad, to be honest. I have heard tales that this is Hereford's most technical track. Looking at the entrance. I don't know. So come with us, let's have a little look up here, and then we'll just get in the trucks and drive it, I think. Let's go. Onward, upward. It does look a bit scratchy, a bit tight, a bit overgrown. There was a few branches back there, but I don't think anything really that's going to cause any structural damage, shall we say. Structural damage we don't want. But looking at this, we're going to get some scratches and we're going to get some bangs and knocks. Let's just give it a go, shall we? What do you reckon, Joe?
Yeah,
let's just go for it. Come on, let's get back to the trucks. Right then, so, Chainsaw Alley, let's give it a go, shall we? I mean, how hard can it be? How hard can it be? I've said that too many times. We all know what normally happens when I say things like that. So anyway, we're out here with Joe and Charl. You might remember them from previous trips we've done with them. Long hope they were out with us. So, like I said earlier, we've got a chainsaw. So far, I can't really see we're going to need it. But there you go, we'll see. Now then, look at this again, people. Look at this, oldest man on the trip, humping all the big logs. Where do you think Connor is? Well, I wonder who's holding the camera, eh? His excuse is he couldn't get out the car. What do you think, peeps? Leave us a comment down here. Leave us a comment there. Could he get out the car? So, this first track where we said doesn't look technical, doesn't look too bad. It's tighter than it looks. Chainsaw Alley, because it seems lots of people have been up with chainsaws before. We have got a fallen tree just ahead, which we're going to go and take Mr. Still to have a look at. And also I think just in front of Joe's car there's a rather large log that he can't move. So let's go have a look. Let's go have a look.
Could be it for now.
That'll do us. Let's see where we go from here. Hopefully it's onwards and upwards. So, after brushing up on my arboricultural skills, we'll just move a little bit further along and see how we get on here. Maybe I was wrong about this not being a technical track. I don't know, wouldn't be the first time, would it? Seems Joe's lost a GoPro off the front of his car, so we're just going to have a quick look. Surely it can't be far away. Just hope nobody's driven over it. Oh, they are. I heard a shout from there then. I'm sure I heard somebody shout then. I got it! I got it! I hope that means a camera. Oh, lovely day here today. Lovely day today. So it is running, yeah. I wasn't sure the camera was running then. Just waffling to the camera there. I could do the haircut, me, you know. Looking at that, look at the for that. Tripping over that shortly. We'll have to have a, what do they call it? On the top.
A top knot.
Top knot. Yeah.
I'll give you a haircut.
Now. Really? Peeps, can you imagine me? So then, with all the health and beauty arrangements sorted out, I suppose we better get on with this track, really. It is what we came here to do. So Joe, as it's his trip, really, his track, his route, we're going to send him first. Why not? As you can see, it does tighten up. And this is not the worst of it, peeps. This is not the worst of it. Have any of you lot done this one? Let us know. Leave us a comment down below here. Where was the worst bit for you? Did you lose your camera? Or your virginity in this lane? Who knows? Bit personal that really, isn't it?
Complicated here. Well, I've got to say a big thanks to Lane's Tracks and Trials for smashing that previously, because it's just saved me smashing it. Oh dear. Graham might have some issues getting through there. Yeah.
A big log or something in there.
Yeah.
Try and tip the car back up. But the tree comes in. So if I tip it up, it's going to hit it anyway. You have a look now.
Look at the tree. Oh.
So I think the best option here is take the awning off. So if you come down this track, peeps, no awnings, no roof tents, roof rack as long as it's sturdy. So we'll just whip this, we'll take Dora back a couple of foot so we can get at it, get some spanners out, we'll whip this off and we'll crack on. Wise decision that, even if I do say so myself. Couple of minutes spinning the spanners, don't bother wrecking your equipment, because it will get wrecked down here, trust me.
What's the plan, Mr. Paddy?
Yeah, well, the only thing you can do really is take the awning off, I think. But it's not really been put on in such a way that you could make it easy to take off on the side of the track. Although thankfully I have only put 2 bolts on it. And I'm sure I did that at the time with a meaningful purpose. Well, that's what I'm saying now anyway. I can't get a socket in there because it's too tight. So I'm getting about 1/8 of a turn on the nylock nut. So make yourself comfortable, peeps. Make yourself comfortable. Bit of editing wizardry there from Connor. Makes that look like a very short job. Didn't take long at all. Just trying to get this reversing light back on. Otherwise that'll be snapped off as well, won't it? Just tighten that up now when I'm ready to go. So it's turning out to be a bit more technical than I thought, to be honest. It is very tight and very scratchy. But We'll get through, no problem. Minor scratches and things is about the worst you're going to get through here, I think, peeps. If you just take it easy, like I said earlier, it's not one to gun it through. As long as you take a nice, slow, steady approach, I don't think you'd have really any major issues in this track. So, Chainsaw Alley, folks, Chainsaw Alley in Hereford. So, more chainsaw work. Good job I brought one, isn't it? Hey, good job I brought one along. Can you believe here? 3 cars driving Chainsaw Alley and only 1 person brings a chainsaw. And guess who it was? Guess who it was, peeps? The guy using it. Oh, the dramas.
Do I send back a t-shirt?
Hey, that's an idea. T-shirt, all the dramas. Turned out to be tighter than we thought, this.
You jinxed us.
Yeah, I think I did. We'll just get through, but I won't get roof rack through there. Unless we get further over. Might feel some more arboriculture coming on.
Hey!
Gringo! Wasn't aware that Joe had a Mexican background. Oh, a rare treat. A rare treat for you peeps. He's on the saw. Now this is the man that's qualified. Remember that, people. Remember that. Qualified he may be, qualified indeed. But does that mean, if you're qualified, that you just always spray sawdust straight into your own eyes? So, quite a bit of work to do here with the chainsaw. Oh, how wrong I was. I thought this was going to be a bimble through. Hopefully, peeps, hopefully, we'll have enough fuel and stuff, and the chain will last on my saw, because like I said, we've only got the one. So you can see Joe there doing his bits there with the camera, eh? If you look really carefully, and I mean really carefully, you might see Connor in his natural habitat, hiding behind Dora. I'm only kidding you, Connor. I know you couldn't get through. Well, that's what he said anyway. So we just need to crack on, get these big trees down out the way. And then we'll be able to get Dora through. Joe's managed to get past this point because his car has no roof rack. And trust me, people, in this particular track, the roof rack seems to make all the difference. All the difference. So while I'm just getting through that bit there and making a way through for us, quick time just to remind you all. Don't forget now about all the other social medias, Facebook, that's going wild at the minute. And also TikTok. Ben's going to be taking over the TikTok very shortly. We'll get you some real good content on there, some good fun stuff coming out on there. Keep in touch with us on Insta as well. We will be doing more trips this year and we will be getting in touch with you people. Trust me, we're just sorting dates out. So anyway, back to the fun in Chainsaw Alley. Oh, the dramas. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a bit of a struggle. Boy, we've cut some timber down there. You can see, it was a bit tight through there. Hopefully, we got a decent bit of footage there. Had to take about 3 or 4 limbs down, big limbs, move them all out the way. Because otherwise there was a very good chance that we were going to take my roof rack off, my alpine windows, everything. So, suggestion peeps, if you're coming down to do Chainsaw Alley, at least bring a chainsaw. At worst, make sure you take your roof racks and stuff off, I would really. It is majorly tight through here, majorly tight. I've forgotten just how big Dora really is, you know. Joe got through in front of us in TD5 Adventures UK Disco 2. He must be just that tad smaller, I think, no roof rack. So anyway, here comes Connor. Hopefully they'll squeeze through nicely now. We've already taken all the trees and stuff out. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Shouldn't be too much. I'll just give him a little bit of a spot through, really. There we go. As you are. Oh. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, he's flying through it, mate. He's chasing me. Chasing me. So, like we were saying, it is really quite tight. I'm saying bring a chainsaw down here, but as long as you're smaller than Dora and Lucy, you'll be fine now, because we've done all the work for you, people. We've done all the work for you. So you can see here now, it is turning into quite a technical little drive, really. Problem is, the trees mixed in with the ruts and the off-cambers, it just makes out for an interesting drive. So if you are coming down here, which I fully encourage you to, but just be wary, eh? Just be wary that it does take a bit of driving in certain sections. And don't tell Connor I said that, because otherwise you think he can drive. So I think they're coming sort of towards the end of Chainsaw Alley. It's quite a bit more technical than we thought it was, to be honest. And some of these things are a bit more of a challenge. Nicely through there with Joe. Nicely driven there, Joe. Quite big roots forming steps here. Now you can see that's quite tight through there again. quite a lot of tight spots through here.
Get the camera, get the camera.
He's alright. Oh, he took his light out. Oh no! Oh no! What do we have here?
Still works.
Oh dear, Graham! Oh dear!
There, backlight.
Yep.
Oh, another consumable. Oh dear. Oh dear. Duct tape we need on that. We'll get some tape on that shortly. That was just that bit of a tip there, wasn't it? That horrible little tip into the tree.
Roof rack.
Yeah, I did it first. I thought the roof rack was going to catch. Let's just go try and spot him through a bit. Okay, so Smethcott, is it? Smethcott Hill, Connor?
Smethcott, I call it Smethcott Hill, but it's in Smethcott Bank.
Smethcott Bank. Smethcott. Smethcott's a strange name, that. Anyway.
A bit like Methcott. Where I'm from.
We're not saying nothing about meth here, are we?
No, I don't know what you're about.
Oh, I'm all caught up in brambles. Right, so this is it's quite an interesting little track, this. We did this a little while back. You may well remember it, Connor, myself and Ben. But as we're out with TD5 Adventures UK, this is one of the tracks in their local area. So, as always, we'll try to go to the people's tracks where they're local. And I love this track anyway. This is a good track.
Is it just me, or does this look more washed out than last time?
It does look more washed out than last time. Much more rocky there. That big log in the middle wants moving. There's a big log just down there that I think we need to move, because someone's going to get caught up on that. And I seem to remember a bit further up, there's a hose pipe, isn't there?
Yeah.
That goes over to the horses. Oh, it looks quite high up today, is it? Oh, that's a branch. But as you can see, it does get quite tight and tippy. It's a nice little track. Nice little track. So we'll get some cameras. We'll get some footage before the sun goes down, eh? In a bit. So, Joe and Charles first. Like I say, doesn't really look as... Oh, hang on. Let me move this big log out the way. We don't want that in the way, do we? So, let's see how he goes up here. It's an auto, this one as well. Lovely dust caps. Look at them people.
£3 eBay.
Right then, away you go. So, bit of a shunt there, bit of a shunt.
Did he shout shunt?
Did he shout shunt? I'm not sure he did, you know. Is that in the rules? You're supposed to shout shunt before you do that. Bit of a step there, right? Give it a bit. Oh yeah. So there's a little bit of a root step just there, look. But if you keep your driving, it should go. Go on, drive it up, go on, you're up. Go on, Joe, go on, keep going, lad.
Nicely.
I'll go back a bit and bump it up. Down a bit more. Right, go on, bump it from there, mate. gas too soon. Do it again, bump it up again and just keep going. Go on. Go on, keep going.
We're winning somehow.
So then, that's Joe and Charlotte up without any issues really. Dug a little bit of a hole there for me. But really speaking, straight up, no issues. Like I said, this is very dry today, very dry. This will be another one to try really in the winter when we've had a bit of rain. Makes it much more interesting. It's quite steep, quite steep. So we'll jump in Dora. We'll have a, oh, nearly tripped again. We'll jump in Dora and we'll have a little go up there in that one in a bit. Wow, now then, that was a wheel lift. That was a proper wheel lift in there. If you get it right, if you catch that little bit there just right, with your driver's side wheel down in the rut like where I was, and you're coming off that edge there, oh, you can get major wheel lift there. Feels proper sketchy in the car, proper sketchy. But it's good fun, it's good fun. So, only Bluesy to come up now. You see Connor there, look, with the porn cam. So then, we'll get Connor up there now in Bluesy. What do you reckon? Leave us a comment down here now. 1 locker, 2 lockers, no lockers. I don't know, I don't know. Let's see. We'll see if we can get a sneaky peek in the cab on the way past, shall we? Shh, don't tell him. Come collect the porno cam.
I'll lick it.
She's a star, this girl. She's a real star, honestly.
Something wrong with you.
I don't know. I don't know.
For anyone that didn't hear that, she said she was going to lick the porno cam.
Where do we find them? Where do we find them? Oh, what I will say is they always fit in well, don't they? They always fit in well. So, back to it, Connor. Now, this is the problem step here. And Connor's just said that he's going to come up with no lockers, just CDL, to try. I think he'll do it with no lockers. I do, honestly. We'll see. Now, don't tell him any of this, but I had the rear locker on to come up. Why not? It's there. I just stuck the rear locker in. As it happened, I don't think it really needed it. It would come up anyway. But here he comes. So let's see. See if we can get a peek in the cab.
No lockers, no lockers.
It's true, people. It's true. Oh! Oh, see, people, it's true. He had no lockers on. He had no lockers.
And I got stuck.
So what are we opting for now, Connor?
I'm going to try and give it a bump.
With the rear locker or without?
Without.
Look at that, he's trying it without the lockers. What's going on here now? He loves his lockers. Why is he not doing it? I don't know. Lucy?
Oh, did you see that?
Oh dear. That's on quite a lean, you know.
I think I'm gonna have to give it the rear locker, aren't I?
Well, what can I say?
The thing is, I'm gonna have to give it the rear, aren't I? The one time in how long I try and do something without the lockers.
Well, leave us a comment down here now. Do you think he should have been able to get Lucy up there or not? What do you think? Could you get Lucy up there with no lockers? I don't know. He loves them though, really. I think he did it on purpose, not getting up. So just so as he can put the locker in. That's what I think. Anyway, let's go and have a look. See. Go on, give it another go. I think you failed that on purpose just so you can put your locker in. Bit more bigger that time. Oh, yeah, got there. But I'll tell you what, that was a bit touch and go. Let's hope we get a big wheel lift up here and when we catch it on the prawn cam. Oh, I don't think we got the lift. So, last track of the day here today. It's a tight little scratchy one down to a nice ford. I'm not sure whether there's going to be any water in this ford, but we'll go down and have a look. Doesn't look very deep, does it?
Shallower than last time, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look very deep at all. Bit of a drop in there, like, but it's nowhere near as deep as it was. So Connor first in Bluesea. Connor's got history with this ford crossing. I think maybe the first time he did it in Bluesea. He cut out right there. God, it's gone cold, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Freezing. Nippy.
So as you go through, he'll stop on the island, but you turn out to the right and go up. You'll see there's a way out. Whoa. Oh yeah, there's a bit of step off there as well, isn't there? So you see as he goes in here now, there's a bit of a drop in the river. Just keep the momentum going, you'll have it. And then the out is just past there, where Connor's going, you'll see it goes up on the right. So Joe now, no CDL. I think he's a bit worried about being in the water. But I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. Bit of a step down there as you go into the river. You can see Connor's stirred it up a little bit, but it is quite hard, quite solid on the bottom of this, so he shouldn't have any real problems. Where you go, Joe. See that lovely job on the sunroofs there? Typical Land Rover, eh? And don't forget, give these people a watch. TD5 Adventures UK. They have some interesting videos out, you know. Give them a watch on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Right, let's get going. Time to take Dora through. We did this not very long ago. I think it was deeper then, to be honest. So, I'll see you the other side. Now, there really isn't much water in here at the moment. You can see that, can't you? But trust me, peeps, you watch this space. We're going to come back here. Because Connor's first try through here, I believe. Now, I wasn't with him, but I've seen the video footage where he got stuck in the middle. So we're definitely, most definitely, going to come back and do this when the water levels are up. Because I, for one, would love to see him out there paddling down there, trying to find his ECU leads and stuff. Wouldn't you? Leave us a message down there. Leave us a message, say, would you really like to see him paddling in that murky water? Always nice to do a little forward at the end of the day, isn't it? It's always good fun. So I've just got Connor to come out now. Across the way there, like I said before, it's very, very shallow today. A bit of an action shot there for Joe. On the limiter now, Connor, go on. Oh, nearly fell over again.
They don't call him Dangerous Joe for nothing.
So, Connor, Lucy, and Dangerous Joe.
He's just got twatted.
Nugget! What happened?
Branches.
Oh, I didn't realise it was that one.
Very good. Good day. Good day. Everyone enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Right, folks, I'm sorry to say that's all we've got time for this week. But what a week it was. What a busy day it was. But at least everyone's home and safe in one piece, eh? No one getting dragged out today. Only small, minor, should we say consumables again that's gone today? Nothing really major today. Had a good day, enjoyed yourselves?
Yeah.
We'd like to say a big thank you to Charlotte and Joe, their route today, their trip. And it was very enjoyable. Chainsaw Alley, well,
Something else.
I did say at the beginning, didn't I? Doesn't look very technical. Oh, every time I do that, we get dramas, don't we? Every time. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget now, like, subscribe, and ring the little bell. You know the score, ring the bell. See, even Charlotte's got the idea here. And we'll see you again, same time, same place next week with lots more muddy mayhem here on 4-Wheel Drive UK. Is that recorded?
Right, serious face.
I'm turning into a old man.
First one for the outtakes.
Again, that right up.
That's an outro. You're doing an intro. Did you do an outro before?
Yeah, I did it in
Yeah.
the Chainsaw Alley.
Go on, Connor!